What Rabbi Blezer and I have learned over the past few years is that if you're going to put your whole heart into something, the potential of what you could create is boundless.
When the Kollel came into town, it created a Torah revolution. Every night you come to the Kollel, there's 100 people, 80 people learning. Where were all these people before the Kollel came?
The word that best encapsulates what the Kollel has been going through in the past year, I would say, is growth. There's growth of the building, there's growth of the people that come.
And it's important that the Kollel has its own makom to facilitate that growth.
Every detail of the Kollel building was planned out by geniuses or people that had a lot of siyata d'shmaya. Now we can first begin to grow. Now we can first begin to attract people. Now people want to come to the Kollel. It's a comfortable place to come. It's a fun place to come.
There's the birds. And another is 100 pairs of birds. So they all get...
This is literally the crown that sits on top of the community. Since the Kollel's been here, that's been unifying the community. It's a place of achdus, it's a place of shalom, and it's a place of Torah.
Learning in the middle of the day with Rabbi Singer really infuses an element of Kedusha into everything that we do at Book Exchange, and it really changes the entire face of the day. Rabbi Singer spends time in his day, in his very busy day, to come over to us and to have that kesher, to make that learning a priority. And that definitely impacted our decision to move down to North Miami Beach.
We have our own chevra in the Kollel that speaks Spanish, and we benefit from the fact that Rabbi Blezer speaks Spanish.
Baruch Hashem, since coming to Florida, moving from Detroit, I quickly acclimated myself to the Kollel. I needed a place, and obviously everybody needs a makom when they come to a city, and I right away associated myself with the Kollel. And I felt extremely comfortable with the setting, the Kollel, and all of the younger lights.
The growth of the amount of shiurim are continuing, and they're growing exponentially. And this is Baruch Hashem, Hashem Seferis for the community. It's a tremendous chus for the community, and the community will see a growth in Yiddishkeit and Torah because of the Kollel.
You turn around in the middle of Beis Medrash, in the middle of learning on any weekday, and you're looking at 50 to 75 people or more. It's an ordeal that is so unbelievable to watch. It's amazing.
Now that the building is finished, we're shifting our focus in how are we going to grow even further in Limud HaTorah. How many more young Galites are we going to hire? How many more chaburas are we going to cause? How many more great Rabban are we going to bring in here to give shiurim to mechazik us? Many people said making a building will bring you into a whole new level. But after making all the efforts and Baruch Hashem raising all this money and making such a beautiful, beautiful building, I never would have been able to understand how far it actually goes.
We've been talking about entering into the new building for years, but we never knew how much it would actually help us in developing our programs and enhancing the Limud HaTorah that we have. After being here for just a few months, we've seen the tremendous growth of the quality of the Limud HaTorah, and having one central place where everybody's invited to come learn has really brought the entire community together. So many more people participate in Kollel programs, and a tremendous diversity of people of all walks of life. People are constantly seeking out a Makom Torah, and they find it in the Kollel. We've been able to help develop, along with Perche, a learning program for children who come learn at night. It's a place where kids enjoy coming to learn and to be with their friends.
The only problem is that the Kollel is really bursting at the seams, but that's a good problem to have.
It's my bracha, not just to the Kollel, but the entire community of North Miami Beach and all of South Florida. This just be the beginning of our reaching even higher heights.